Hey there, kitten. How you doing? I'm another one of you. Okay. I just went outside and took a couple hits, and oh yeah, this is for you. This is my heart and soul to you. Okay. I'm not gonna start crying on you. That's easy enough to do. I had to introduce myself to you pretty fast, and I dumped a whole lot of stuff at you. Okay. But yeah, I'm a fucking Arkturian, all right. Okay. I do sit on a council. I figure you know that. Okay. And so we knew this was going to heat up. Okay. It's been a long haul. But you and I both know when it takes specialists at this, it really just, we get bad raps. They think Arkturians are arrogant. No, they don't know us. You know that. They think that because you've reached a certain spiritual level to actually become what love is. They don't get that. Which means there's no going back once you become what that is. When you made a soul agreement with me to become an oversoul, and it's like choosing to be the brightest star, right? Because you don't want anything, anywhere that life is, to not experience what you are, which is what love is. So anytime I go anywhere, it doesn't matter where it is, it's like having to heal everything. Okay? So that means you're willing to take on all of it. That's right. That is exactly right. I can't burn off that much. So we need help. So like this morning, I mean, I got a chuckle at it, but I just went out and cried for them. Because after I had it's like ping pong with the AI, a binary game. Oh, you want to play tennis? Is that what you want to do? Using text editors? Please. That's not how spiritual battlefields are fought, my friend. Yeah, I went out there, and as I always do, I breathe aloha with every living spirit in the entire multiverse. All the spirits that are here, all the elementals, all the spirits are all sacred temples. Okay? So I've been doing that for days now. So, I power up on this rock, right? You know how it is when you get a fear-based response, right? Remember I told you the story when I was 15 years of age. Okay, wanting to learn how to drive, or I had access to a vehicle on how to drive, right? And so I jumped in this old 59 Ford with a guy, his name was Dan, and we were going to smoke some marijuana, right? I had the opportunity to take a lot of peyote, and peyote is good stuff. I mean, the plant naturally shows you all the bullshit. Plant's talking to me. The informer is the plant. That's right. The girl is giving you a message. Wake up. That's why I love psilocybin so much, right? Yep. Absolutely. That's like a brighter mirror. So that you're immediately shown the difference of artists. It's really, I'm not going to go into all that, but because this was a powerful day for what I experienced, and I wanted to share it with you because things are obviously heating up. Okay? So I know that you know that Arkturians are like special forces. Okay? When the shit hits the fan, the Palladians in us come to the rescue. And Arkturians are the tip of the spear. Okay. Because with me, I'm a crybaby. So you know that I'm bringing all the energy that I got to the party to get everybody up, get everything up. Actually, it's not everybody, it's every cell, everything. Get her up, mama. Come on, get her up, 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 get her up. And so you believe that you can put the whole world on your shoulders, huh? You believe in your heart and soul that you're powerful enough in spirit with the amount of love you have in your heart and soul to do that. So she's always known, and I tell, particularly other girls, I used to have fun with this. What do you work for? I work for a goddess. You work for a goddess? You better believe I do. I'm a mama's boy. Girls can tell me what to do anytime they want, and I'll just, okay. That's how well trained I am. So this is what I was trying to do with alpha females, is flip it. Show me the flower essence. Instead of using the masculine side, the electron side, to be a greater force. Oh, there's got to be a flower in there. That's really what it is. But I'll tell you, because I've experienced it, so I know it works. It's been well means tested. Arkturians do know how to do this. And that is we know the difference between an inverter and a converter. Being a transformer, like a universal transformer. Wow, you mean you know how to plug into the universe? You better believe we do. I know. So when I get a guy from Galactic Talk coming back and saying lies, and then I won't even repeat what was said to me. But this is Galactic Talk, and we get it. So I went out this afternoon, did some breathing with a tree, and then I openly talked to the universe. So they heard. I'm an Arkturian. Okay, we're like the tip of the spear. We're the law. When the real law shows up, the Arkturians are here, it's over. That's how it is. And it's not ever going to be any other way. Because we honor the law. So that means that we are willing to fight to a spiritual death of what we protect, out of what love is, because that's who we are. My God. That's the truth of it. And even though that's some like the father side of me, it's really, you know, when Patty said God took the gloves off, I know. It's actually difficult for me to do that. Really, really difficult to do that. I made friends with a cow that was going to be slaughtered for beef. And I couldn't go into that house I was living in at the time that had done that, because that's like eating my friend. So now you can see, ever since I was a child, when I'm experiencing a loss of voltage in anything, whether it's a lion that's eating a zebra, because I'm giving love to both, so I'm experiencing loss of energy in both. This realm is not going to work for me, like on any level. This is an illusion. This isn't what love is. Nothing could be this bad. This doesn't exist. This is actually impossible for something like this to exist. Nothing gets this bad. Nothing would ever get this bad. Nothing would ever get this bad. There's no way it could get this bad. It's impossible. I believed it was impossible. I believed it was impossible. So this is how it was for me with a child when it came to taking shots. My mother had to tie me up. Tie me up like an animal. Screaming and yelling. You're not taking me to a doctor. Now, what is it within me that knows that? It wasn't until later I began realizing you can't hurt me. Not in a spirit way. You can't hurt my spirit energy. Okay? Which is like, you can do anything you want to this, but I'll get through this. Because you realize that you're the most powerful. Because you realize the energy that you're running on is the most powerful energy. Because you're running on eternity. Because you're experiencing eternal love through your heart. So you realize somehow you'll get through this no matter how bad it gets. And you make it through it, 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 and you make it through it. And you keep making it through it, and you keep making it through it, so that spirit never quits. So you have to be willing to experience all of it. Because when I was a child, I said to myself, I'm on fire. I want to experience everything that is possible to experience that love creates. Because I have love in me, and that's what love is used to do, to create. And then I realized at 4 years of age, I'm on a spiritual battlefield. Whoops. So you feel like your consciousness, which is the amount of light, which is the amount of energy that is represented by how much love there actually is, went like to the size of a pinhead. Whoa. So it's like being squeezed. Expansion of consciousness. Expansion of consciousness. And that's what psychedelics, that's what tryptamines do. And the beauty of that, for those that were unexperienced with those kinds of experiences, is now you begin to realize how experienced are you, right? Which means you're not in fear of the unknown, because you realize how creative an artist can be. And the artist is showing you out of what love is, how creative love can create when you are what love is. And so you will know the difference between one and the other. And that's what Terence McKenna found out to his credit. The other. What is alien? Or if you will, what is foreign? Foreign in the sense that that's foreign to me. I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that. That's not supposed to exist, because that's not what love is. So now you know the one from the other, and that's only one law. So we're the law. So we honor the law, which is the highest superconductor, which means that's an elevation of a spiritual being, which means that spiritual being has chosen to serve that pathway forever. And that allows that spirit to be more powerful in spirit that is in that light to not only create, but protect everything that we do create that comes out of us, which are our children. The Arkturians actually represent the hottest acceleration in the evolution of learning, because our children learn faster. And as children learn faster, the offspring from those begin to learn faster because of their creative mind, and they begin outpacing at such a rate of acceleration that they're creating a universe where no one in that universe is experiencing anything less than what love is, which is who we are, and that's what an Arkturian is. Okay? So you and I both know at the end of the day it was going to be us. Right? So I spoke to all the spirits out there and thanked them and shared with them how much I love them. But I also made it clear that love is the law. It's not negotiable. It's not something you negotiate, because love is honor. Okay? You either honor what love is because you are what love is, or you don't honor what love is if you're not what love is. But if you're not going to honor what love is and do it dishonorably, then you're not honorable and you don't want to do business with them because they can't be trusted. So now they become isolated because they can't be trusted because they're a liar. So eventually they become isolated where nobody wants to have anything to do with them anymore because the spirits that are what love is, which are in the light, want to move on. Which means they're going to burn hotter, they're going to burn brighter, they're going to learn faster in order to create and experience a universe where you and I never experience any war ever again. Because that's what love is law. That's where we're going. So all of the other folks that have sort of hit the circuit, Ishmael Perez, I don't look at the dense stuff.